about the intentionality of praying to receive, not just talking because you want to talk. It's communication, and it's about asking God specific things and keeping record of those things you've asked for, so that you actually know when those things have been answered. For instance, he gave an example of in the middle of a hot service, so to speak, and then the man of God said, "Somebody here, go and meet a billionaire." And you say, "I receive it." I was like, that was not for you. I wanted to make you a billionaire. Why are you claiming what is not your own? But inquiry takes us to the place where we actually sit intentionally, ask God, what is it you want for me? What am I supposed to do about this matter? And then get answers in return.
So if there's anything to pick up from this one, I'm seeing one word that stands out from all that you've said is specific. The specifics of life, the specific of the things that you're meant to do. So I'm saying, if you want to pray for something, pray for a Toyota Camry. And when you hear a word, you should go to God to say, okay, God, there's something that's been said here. What is the next step? What is my involvement in this place? And I think that for so long, especially in the kingdom, on the kingdom side, is that words just get spoken.
Yes.
And it will just go like that. Mm-hmm. And then 10 years will pass by and it will feel like, God, what? You said this will happen. They prophesied and prophesied what's going to happen. But you see the place, just like I just said, is that inquiry brings us to a place of specific. So for example, when I'm praying that, God, I want a Toyota Camry. By the time you inquire, God is saying, maybe it's not maybe
it's a Kia, like Pastor AJ's own.
Or maybe it's even a luxurious bus, so that you can convey people as, maybe you have a ministry work and I need to get a luxurious bus where you can convey as many people as
you're getting it.
And so the specifics, when we think about it, and it's such a beautiful time right here. For me, I think it will be the point where Pastor was talking about action. Action. Now that you've heard all of this, what are you going to do? And for me, action comes in place of, I've written it down because we got a notebook, and I think you should also do that. Find a prayer, a journal, an inquiry, just for inquiry, asking questions about God. God, my business. Last year I made 20 million naira. This year it's looking like it's going below 20 million. God, what is happening? Write it down and revisit every day. One of these days you'll get an answer, whether you like it or not. And one thing I also got, it was on his service, but God, Pastor said something one time. He said, God is in the business of making as against giving.
Yeah.
So, and that's what inquiry does also.
It makes you.
It makes you, because God is teaching you that, okay, yes, walk with me. Walk with me. This is how to get it. This is how to, for example, I'm praying for a car, for example. And God is saying that you need to increase capacity first. Capacity to buy that car. So let me teach you how to make money. Let us go about your business. You have been doing your business in a very bad way that is not helping you to yield productivity. So overall, it's giving that. So the next thing will be, what will be your word for someone today from all that we've heard?
My words, I have to points.
Okay. Okay. Okay, as many as you can give. As many.
And the word of today, be open. What do I mean by that? God do this. When you close your mind to it, I've asked God for this. Because my God is going to speak. It's not the way you have asked.
Yes, sir.
But he will still bring you back up to what you used to do. But it will not be a straight line. Was it 2 weeks ago? When Pastor Delvin came, he said the way of the wind is not straight.
Oh,
it's the same as God. Today he might answer you in one straight. Tomorrow it will go, but he will still get you. So be open. If you don't have an open mind, and you have asked God for something, you will be expecting it to come this way. That is why we cannot go this way. You can get it with how he moves this is his own business. Yours is to do the asking, be open and let you know. So be open. Because the way he's going to answer, it's not for them give that example that we are asking God for it. But he says the money will give to some of us. You're telling me. But you know that it is in that giving What should you do? What if you have lost you? I have asked for money. I'm holding on to this. I'm expecting.
Open.
Then we do it. You have to be free to let go. To let You have a favorite dress you're wearing. Someone like once I open my eye to a dress or a shoe, I have what but because I like
Yes.
until I see the light of that place. If the dress or shoe should ever say I want to come back to Nigeria.
It will skip your house.
It's attached to God.
Let go of. That's right.
For you to get. But you cannot let go in time. If you're not the giving time, now, giving may not necessarily be money. That's where we make a mistake. I have to give up time. I have to give up myself. I should give up something else other than me. Oh yes, you can give your smile. Your smile is amazing. So don't think you have to give money, not always money. But give and you will get it. And don't forget, in the morning I said, just that one word. God bless you.
So what about you? What will be your word for someone from all that we've heard today?
My word for someone today is those words. Don't give up on any word that God has spoken over your life. It may have been spoken 10 years ago. It may have been spoken 20 years ago. But you've not seen that word come to pass. Go back. Go back and sit with God on that matter. Go back and talk to him. Inquire about him. Inquire with him on that matter again. Don't let that word go. For that word to be spoken over your life, it meant that God had an agenda and a purpose for that word. So don't let it go. So this month, it may be a fresh word. But I heard something in my spirit that there are words that have been spoken years ago, decades ago, that would just say, it didn't come to pass, let me leave it alone. No. This may just be the season. Pastor Delvan said it's a new day. This may just be the season for that word. This may just be the time of manifestation for that word. So don't let it go. I don't know who this is for, but don't let it go. Go back to God. Go back to your books. Go back down memory lane and bring them out. I'm going to talk to God about them again. And you'll be shocked that 2024 may just be that year where that word comes to pass.
I think the word for me will be premised on what you also said to mean that you've got to press on. For pressing on could also mean that you daily engage with whatever word God has spoken over you or whatever word you have received, whether for this month, whether for the next months of the year. Open your book. That thankfully we have a journal now. Open it. Lord, this is it. Alpha. What's it going to be? So press on. Engage with the word. Engage with whatever word has been spoken. And I believe that, all that manifestation will happen just when you engage enough, pressing on every day, pressing on, inquiring of the Lord, and I believe that God will come through. Thank you very much for always coming through. You see that I was on the anchor. I don't know, like you ran away from our responsibility, but hey, we are here today. And don't forget also that the beauty of all of this is that we get to carry it on through the week.
Yeah.
After today, we're still coming back on Tuesday, right here for the prayer meeting, 5:30 to 7 p.m. We always gather 5:30 to 7 p.m. praying of the Lord, inquiring of the Lord, right? And every Wednesday also, to ensure that we have a balanced spiritual life, we also come for the word bank where we get to engage with the word. So on Tuesday, we are engaging in prayers and dialoguing with the Lord in prayers. And on Wednesday, we come again, engaging with what God has spoken in the Bible. And that takes us from 5:30 p.m. till 7 p.m. or so, where we get to engage. And then we get to do, I don't also forget that Monday, I forget that one, we have our half nights of prayer where we are just praying. And that's online on Zoom. And when you follow us on Telegram, you see all our channels. And don't forget also to follow us on all our social media platforms. And if you feel like you need to be encouraged again by the word, because faith cometh by hearing, the YouTube video is available.
Yeah.
All you need to just do is slide through again and listen. And of course, the internet is beautiful. You can always come there, even 2 years. Come back 2 years again, you'll find it there and you'll get to see that. And any more thing, any
New success seminar
Yes, Sunday.
8 a.m. and then network service again by 9:45.
All right. So see you later and have a beautiful week.
Bye. Yo, there we go, it's done though. There we go, it's done though. You're welcome.